Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. Before we get into the episode, I just want to remind you guys that I do a thing called Snowflake Sunday, where you guys can vote for the content you want to see every Sunday. I'll leave a link to the form for next Sunday in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord server, where the link to that form is posted weekly is there every week. So you guys will be able to vote, and one of the votes will be randomly selected, and that will be what I do following Sunday. Hopefully that sounds good to everybody, but in the meantime, we'll get on with the episode. So we are continuing our journey through the Dawn Guard DLC. In the last episode, we took a little trip with Serana. She insisted that I leave Ayla behind, so Serana's my new best friend. So yeah, we're after the Elder Scroll, Blood Elder Scroll, which we need in order to figure out the Sun Prophecy, the Tyranny of the Sun Prophecy. So we need to find some other Elder Scrolls which have clues. We already had one which Serana had, but we need some more. And one of which is very likely to be possessed by Serana's mother, Valerica, who had separated from her father, Harkon? Yeah, it's Harkon. And apparently she's residing in the Soul Cairn, which is where soul remnants of people's souls that have been captured are, stuck. So we had to find our way there. We kind of sneaked into the Castle Volkihar courtyard, fought off some skeletons and undead and that kind of thing. And we managed to find Valerica's lab and put together a concoction of ingredients which opened up a portal to the Soul Cairn. And that is where we went in, and we stopped there. Now, I think at the end of the last episode, I ended the episode in Soul Cairn. Then after that, off screen, I came back to Riverwood to drop off my stuff because I realized we could leave Soul Cairn. We weren't trapped in there until the quest was done. We also have an effect on us, I think, which is weakening us because we had the choice of either letting Serana soul capture us a little bit, capture a little bit of our soul and weaken us so we could enter the Soul Cairn, or turn into a vampire lord, and I chose the first one. So hopefully that doesn't affect us too badly. But yeah, in this episode we will be doing Beyond Death. Serana and I have entered the Soul Cairn in pursuit of her estranged mother, Valerica, and the Elder Scroll she took when she fled Castle Volkihar. Let's go back to the Soul Cairn. Cool that they let us go back and drop off our stuff before we collect even more of it over there. Kerith is a goddess of the air, wind, and sky, and there's a temple of her in Whiterun, if anyone was wondering what the loading screen said. Alright, let's go to the Castle Volkihar balcony, which we located after we went just outside of... I didn't do this on screen, but there was a door in Valerica's study that went to the balcony, and then when I went outside, I discovered the balcony, which makes it a lot easier to fast travel. Let's tell you that. Alright, off we go. And we saw a few lost souls over here. We talked to some of them. No one's been very aggressive for us so far. Oh yeah, we have this weird purple soul thing which we're presumably supposed to follow. Or maybe not.
I can't remember how long I've been here. Has it been a day? Or a century? This is no place for you.
Yeah, I think we already talked to this guy. And figure out what we can interact with. Oh, there's some enemies. Bone Man.
Where'd you come from? Right there.
Okay, well, nothing too difficult. Borax and a soul gem. Mace and a soul gem. Okay. And so there are some wild enemies here. Good to know. But so far, nothing too complicated.
Please, end this misery. I must return to the frontline Alessian headquarters at once. Lives are hanging in the balance.
That didn't work out too well for you, did it?
There's no escape. Is there no end to this nightmare? What a horrible place.
I feel terrible for the
Leave
dead
me
who end
be.
up here for eternity. Seems awful. Like they're still suffering.
Yeah, what gave it away? His constant complaining?
Please, end this misery.
Who are you?
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like
Oh,
this.
an actual quest? Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How do I do... Yeah, how can I save your horse?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Well, if that's all I have to do, that's no problem. Oh, find Arvak's skull in the soul cairn. Cool, well thanks for that. I'll get right on that once I'm dealing with, once I've been able to deal with, you know, my urgent business, like the Elder Scroll. Yeah. I can harvest souls from these fissures, apparently. That's one thing I do remember. Good old soul husk. Okay, there's another dude here. Do you have a side quest for me?
Leave me be.
That's the horse.
This place tears at me,
I think-
as though I am still alive and being drawn and quartered. I can't stand it anymore.
We have to find the horse's skull.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this place. You'd be wrong. Let's just find my mother and get out of here, quickly.
No, I'm gonna explore Serana.
Leave me be. What a horrible place.
Look at this place.
This is no place
I
for
can't
you.
imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
What a horrible place.
Alright, I think this is another fissure, right? I don't even know what harvesting souls does. But hey, we're doing it. Alright, a lot of bones. Are we gonna fight some bone men here, perchance? Soul husk. Interesting looking building over there. Spooky sounds. Sounds sort of like lightning, but We will find out what those are as we approach. Oh, we're getting sneak. Oh, we got a level up. Neat. Ah, yeah, see, we've been weakened in pretty much everything. Oh yeah, we're not in great shape while we're in the soul cairn. Should we take health on this occasion? Since we are low on it. Yeah, that might be the smart call. In terms of something, light armor's not great, is it? Stamina regenerates faster in all light armor. Actually, that's not bad. One-handed. Maces ignore armor. That requires 90. Yeah. Don't really tend to sprint much, so not sure about that. Magic regenerates faster. Ooh, that's a pretty good one, but we need a lot more restoration to get that. Oh, okay, before I missed one. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. The light armor one. Faster stamina regen might be important. This 10% chance of avoiding all damage from a melee attack while wearing all light armor. That is very good. It's not very good, but you know, 10% chance of not being hit by something is pretty good. Serrano, I think I've lost you, buddy. Seriously, where the heck did she go? She get into some kind of a scuffle? I don't know. I don't think I took any particularly dodgy routes that make it hard for her to follow me. Okay, some more bones. More purple. Just quick save. It's a magical barrier of some sort. Yeah.
Mother?
Oh,
Mother!
it needed her to be here.
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a minute. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has
Alright.
it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter?
How did you know I was a vampire
Pains me
hunter?
to think you traveled with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
You're not that special. Oh. This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe. I'm just here for Elder Scroll.
Glorious. Serana claims you're her guardian, yet your first instinct appears to be greed. I see that my daughter is still as naive as ever.
Well,
Serana has sacrificed
Serana is a vampire.
to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone?
I don't know what to think about you, lady.
Scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
Oh. What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow.
Correct.
The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Right, Cold Harbor's Molag Bal's like the name of Molag Bal's like realm. Like Shivering Isles is Sheogorath's. What other examples are there? Actually, don't remember them. I think Oblivion is Mehrunes Dagon's one. Tyranny of a Sun requires Serana's blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Gather the Elder Scrolls, protect Serana, get Oriel's bow, that kind of thing. I'll kill Harkon, I'll need your help. Yeah, I'll need your help.
Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers.
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter.
You can't tell that I didn't become a
You're
vampire?
here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
I mean, your husband and the gang are trying to take over the world, so it doesn't really help your argument out. Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
Ooh.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two.
Should I be here in this family argument?
But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me.
Alright, making
You
some
want the Elder
progress.
Scroll. It's yours.
Oh, cool.
Your
Family therapy
intentions are
works.
still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I
I
can.
mean, we all want to stop Harkon here, so let's try and work together, and then you can worry about my intentions later. Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Okay, kill some things. We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Alright, the Ideal Masters are like the leaders of this world. Also, of course, there'd be a dragon in the Soul Camp for some reason. There's just dragons everywhere. How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this
Oh,
place.
nice try. What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you?
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
Hasn't it been hundreds of years? How are you, not feeding and how are you okay? You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently,
Yeah, I guess
it has
when you
little
were
meaning
immortal,
to
it
the
doesn't really
Ideal
matter.
Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which would give in.
If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void.
Am I at a time
You
limit?
should find no difficulty
Oh,
using
okay.
the portal any longer.
Why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
Well, yeah, cancelling the sun will definitely get you some attention. What sort of
The
attention?
eternal night fell. There are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
Do you prefer living in the shadows? I mean, that makes sense.
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
Who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
So we don't really know much. How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible
Well, that should
presence.
make them easy to kill. And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
And what do the Masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians.
Oh yeah,
As one would
necromancers.
conjure an
Yeah.
Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
I see. Good talk, Miss Valerica.
Careful, and keep my daughter safe. If you want that scroll, The barrier needs to come down.
Okay.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
How are you feeling after talking to your mother?
Relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
Why'd you ever agree to her plan?
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
She doesn't seem too fond of him. Well, duh.
The moment we gave ourselves to Molik Bal, things got really icy between them. They were both drunk with power, and pulling in different directions. And then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
And you were caught in the middle.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic.
Who
Maybe
knew?
I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
Yeah. I mean, like, who knew that vampires experience the same family difficulties as everyone else does? Shouldn't blame yourself, didn't have anything to do with you. Sounds like they were both being selfish. I mean, yeah, it does.
Definitely. You must think my life has been so strange. It sounds like your family wasn't nearly as fractured as mine.
I do not know.
Anyway, we should keep moving. I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
I mean, yeah. I have no idea who my family was. For all I know, we were even stranger than you. Okay. Alright, 3 boneyard keepers. Whichever one's in front of us seems like the closest one, so let's go to that one. Alright, so I guess we're gonna see what these keepers, I guess, are like. Oh, maybe Serrano's just slow. See, this map isn't really accurate, is it? Alright, cool. Well, we'll just go to whichever one's in this direction and... Oh, are we fighting? Oh, look, it's a horse again. Ooh, is that one of the crystals? Is this one of the towers? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the towers of those things there. That's for crystal. Well, that's a crystal. I have a feeling we may have picked the one that was furthest away. But whatever, we were going to have to go there eventually. Yeah, this looks like one of the towers, as far as I can tell. guessing there'll be a way in somewhere. What's that? Oh, okay. They are kind of strong, or maybe I'm just weak, but... Ooh, black soul gems. Don't mind if I do. So that was it. That was just the keeper. That's all I had to do. Okay, that's not too difficult. Does this do anything? I thought it was going to be like, if you open this, you will receive unlimited power. Okay, let's go to... Let's go to this one.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Yep, working on it. Yeah, I think these towers with the crystal, the shiny lights coming out of it. Oh, detected. Alright, not too much happening on our travels. Oh, I hear a bone man skeleton. Do we want to fight it? Do we care enough to fight it? Ah. Yeah, let's fight it.
Where'd you come from?
Let me do this, Serana. Alright, fine, you do it then. Okay, bow and arrows. Cool. On with Virginia. Yeah, it does feel like I'm just picking the further away ones. Is the tower? I can climb up this. Well, you wouldn't put something like this there if I couldn't climb it. You would, wouldn't you? Damn it. Okay. There's purple over here. Oh, invisible barrier. Oh yeah, there's a lot of invisible barriers. There's somewhere we may have to come back later. Oh, this is yeah, this is Valerica's building. Okay, so we've come all the way back here. Cool. Acted. Oh, there's another guy over there. Should we go say hello? What's that sound? Oh, it's one of those things, I think.
Want my advice? Never welch on a bargain with the ideal masters. They don't take it very well.
Fair enough.
Let's
This
kill
is
those
no place for
people
you.
things and get back to the prison.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
I can't believe we
Leave me
found my
be.
mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Get out while you can. Get out while you can.
Well, we've got other stuff to do. Oh, there's another guy here. Oh, there's a couple of guys here.
No one ever escapes. There is no escape. Why would you even try?
There is an escape, don't worry.
What a horrible place. Get out while you can. Get out while you can.
That sky feels like I'm being watched. Can't stand it anymore. Get out while you can. Get out while you can.
Alright. Good talk, bro. There's a whole gathering of dudes over there. Wonder what that's about. Yeah, there's like 3 of them. 2 warrior-looking guys and 1 other guy just sitting there. These guys don't. Oh. No. Missed man. Oh, there's still more.
Done and done.
Done and done. There's more.
Who's there?
Are you on top of this building? Yeah, I think you are. Wait, what? Oh, there you are. Die, Bone Man.
That's something.
Oh, there's Rothman. Ooh. He looked like a boss, but didn't take too much to kill him. Cool. Alright, well, this tower has been conquered. Interesting. Oh, stuck there. How many of those mistmen can I find? So I imagine they might have some interesting loot. No? Oh, no. Guessing they don't leave too many traces behind. Alright,
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
yeah, we could be here forever. Neither of these guys talk. That's a soul fissure. Cool. I'll sell the soul. You're the odd one out here. Do you talk? Nope. You're just all too busy to talk, huh? Okay. I respect it. Okay, there's a keeper here. Let's save just in case. They could get... Oh wait, what? Oh. Okay. Am I supposed... Am I supposed to come up here? I don't know. I felt like that's where it was leading me. How do I... Oh. Okay. Oh, there is something here. Keeper. Yeah, soldier. Oh, and all the souls that were here just vanish. Alright. Okay, how do I get down now? Oh, this way? Yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to see what happened. Okay, so that does not save you life. I mean, what other way down is there? I wish I knew how to get down from this one. Do you have any ideas? Didn't seem to be a way back once we got here. There's something there. Apparently. What? How the heck do you get there? One of these things a door? Is there something at the top? I guess there's probably something at the top. This? Alright, well, that works. You the same people as before? I think so. Okay. You got some, guess some praying going on? Oh. Oh, this is where Arvak's skull is? Wild. Okay, well, that wasn't as difficult as I was thinking it would be. Do these things not leave remains, or are they just really hard to find? Kinda hoping. Oh, soul embers. Okay, found a couple of them. What do soul embers even look like? Just black. Ash, I guess. Small antlers. Is that an ingredient? Apparently. Oh, we got some small antlers.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Alright. And this must be Arvak's skull. Alright, great. We unintentionally completed the side quest we just got. But that's what happens when you explore, I guess. Ooh, that's soul fissure. A benefit we get out of harvesting souls. Let's get it. Detected. Who dare detect us? Oh, that's another soul fissure, and there's another dude over there.
When I rewrite those pages.
Oh, this guy's a named person. This has got to be a quest, right?
What do you want?
Hey, Job, I'm trying to look at you, bro. What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
I don't know. Why is Serana sitting down? What the heck? Hoopus, what do you mean?
What do I mean?
Has she done that before?
If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let's just start at the beginning.
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my
I
time.
mean, all you've got here is time, bro.
I am Chib. Some call me Saint Chib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No, sorry.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements.
You're talking about a book?
A book? I hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dhalma.
I don't think I've read that one. Let's not be rude. How's your work going so far?
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Who threw you in here?
That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
A Dremora captured you?
Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal.
Ah, Black Soul Gem.
Next thing I knew, I arrived
They
here.
do be trapping people. Your soul was trapped.
My what? Wait.
Oh, he doesn't even realize where he is. You're dead.
No. All these wasted months. Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has
Imagine
passed.
this whole time he thought he was alive. Poor
My
man.
work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
I'll remember it for about 5 minutes. Could I help?
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
I do, but you can't leave that way.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
So I need to bring him a book from the outside, I guess. How many pages did you lose?
When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
10 pages. What, somewhere here? Impatience of a Saint. Why would a Dremora attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion gates have been opening.
Oh, so he's from the Oblivion Crisis. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. That was a bit before my time.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor
Yes, tell us the story.
Septim the Seventh assassinated. Without a septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
Why was Dagon able to do this?
All I heard is that without a septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit.
Yeah, you right.
This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces
He knows
of
his stuff.
Oblivion.
What ended up happening?
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Remora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Yeah, some amazing hero was able to close those gates. How did you earn your nicknames?
Ah, yes. Say Jib, Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Winged Menace.
Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff
Oh, the Cliff Racer.
of course. Wretched things.
Cliff Racer fly
They used
so
to
high.
crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking up on the unwary.
Interesting. What was your campaign against them?
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind.
Serrano's really struggling.
Quickly occurred that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the cliff racers.
Were you successful?
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed.
Alright, you said you were in prison?
That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed.
What did you do?
I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand.
Yeah, a lot of people like to murder. How'd you get caught? Wow, they put a lot of backstory into this guy.
I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tongue.
I was wondering if the Morag Tongue would be somehow involved here. Rival assassin?
Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured.
Should have been faster, bro. So what ended up happening to you?
They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Kvatch City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
Where were you captured?
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kvatch.
Oh, he was
to
in
write
Kvatch.
down
Okay.
memoirs and to find some peace and
Yeah, not much peace and quiet in Kvatch. Is that where you were attacked?
Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
Didn't work out that way, I assume.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that.
Yeah. I got it.
I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
Not so much, no. Well, sort of. They were triumphant in the sense, but
Where was I?
not in the sense that the city was saved in any way.
Keep those things and get back to the prison.
Yes, Serana, I saw you moving very restlessly.
One take at a time. First I'll publish a regular edition, then the folio. I'll be rich.
You realize you're still dead, right? You're not becoming rich. If anything, I'm gonna make money from your book. Ooh, okay. Moon Man.
Where'd you come from?
Wait, was he fighting the Rothman? What's it doing? Is it trying to fight that soul? What it's doing, isn't it? We fight it? Oh. Alright, he hit Serana. He messed up, dude. Let's see if Serana couldn't 1v1 him. We can, yeah. Do a rough men just disappear? Book his shield. We have a soul. Yeah, soul embers here. More hammer, arrows, sword. Can we hit these? We can run into them, but we can't seem to hit them. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Zorana. Okay, let's ooh, stamina poison.
I believe you found my mother alive.
Page 5. And the silts tried bouncing around me at full gallop. Finally, with a silent prayer, I released the string. The arrow sang through the air like a howling demon as it sliced its way towards its target. Finally, just as it crested the lip of a Fayada, the arrow struck it in the midsection, let out a horrible cry, and fell out of sight. My cries of triumph were... Okay. We're gonna look for more places like this.
Glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
I just hit you by accident, but okay. Oh, it detected. Who detect? You can't. Are you a living thing? And now I'm acting just like the Raft man was. Okay, let's just move on. Oh. Serrano's detected something. Oh no, she's just taking a really convoluted way around to find me. Yeah, okay. Old man. Oh, missed. Mist man, rock man, another. Ooh. Got more of them? No, I think we're good.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Grab all of that.
I can't believe it.
Have it, Serrano. Trying to loot the thing you're standing on.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
I hear you, man, but the best for keeper. Not, oh, we already aggroed him? I think we've already aggroed him. It was dumb to do that when I had low health. How far back are you taking me? Oh, oh man. Why? Like, why would I be so dumb? Why? Like, what was the benefit of all of that? Oh god. Gonna retrace our steps all the way to there. I quick saved before I fought the other keepers, but for some reason I didn't want to quick save before this one. Alright, yeah, the skull.
Where'd you come from?
Alright, give me Give me... another one of you somewhere. Alright, I got the skull back. Here, skeleton. I think that's Jib, isn't it?
Fearlessly charge the enemy. No, not too dramatic. What do you want? How does anyone? What do I... If I hadn't lost all of them very well... I can't say that I'm so... Oh, surely you've heard of the terrible... I was in the midst of writing the second volume. That damned Remora. Well, next thing I knew... My what? Why, no. No, my work will never see the light. Perhaps... Maybe I... In order to write the second... When I was... There were 10 of them. Well, that's a... Has it been that... Well... Without a septum on the throne. All right. This meant that we... Well, I can only assume the gates... Ah, yeah. Yes. They used to crisscross the sky. After I... It became quickly... Indeed, the people of Morrowind... That was a... Maybe that's what... I was simply an addict. What I didn't know... Exactly. He walked right into a tree. They tried me... Gave me a lot of time to... I settled in the city of... Indeed, it was a... I took it upon myself to join them. The reason... I never knew what became of Kvatch.
Let's kill
Okay.
those
I wonder if they were
people and
triumphant
get back to the
without me.
prison.
Yeah, I hear you, Serrano.
Where was I?
Let's see if we can find that page. Yeah, let's get that page again.
Where'd you...
Okay, cool. Let's collect all of this again. I swear this was slightly different before. There was another shield back here somewhere. Oh. Okay. Another shield back here. Wasn't there? Or was that the elven shield that I just picked up? Okay. Let's save again. Why do I always miss that? Okay. Less to heal because, Is that it? Everyone's dead? Ooh.
I can't believe we found my mother alive.
Okay, a few soul husks there as well. Boop. Who are you?
I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
Hey, a red guard, probably.
There's no escape. Leave me. What a horrible place. Is there no end to this nightmare? Leave me be.
You got it. Alright, Mr. Keeper. Try and dodge your first attack. Oh. Oh boy, I need to I need to heal. Okay, that could have been bad. Where's your... Yeah, there you go. Give me your black soldier. Okay, speak to Valerica. Again, all of the souls that were here have just disappeared. I hear. Save again. Grab these husks. Keep it moving. Oh. You've attracted the attention of some more enemies up there. How do I get up there though?
Who's there?
Oh, look at that mist man trying to hit us with a drive-by. Give me those. Oh, there you go, Serana. Okay, this is the way. Take all of that.
Stay back.
Yeah. Guessing that's a portal that we just saw. I was trying to found a way up here before I did. There we go. Bit of brute force, doesn't hurt. Okay. Got a sack over there. Feels like a potential page location. Certainly something about this place. 5 soul husks. And a chest. Amethyst, gold. Filter of a berserker. Interesting. I think that's the first chest we actually found here. Yeah, we'll take the stairs. Alright, Serrano's gone. Nowhere to be seen again. Still gone. Alright. Good news, Valerica.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
Are you able to give us a scroll now?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I can't believe we found my mother alive.
There you are. You have an alchemy lab here, and some paper. Ooh, resist poison potion recipe? Resist poison potion. Thistle. Farmeria. Resist poison potion recipe. Oh. Oh, we can have 2 of the same recipe. Immortal blood. I think we've read. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure we've read. Immortal. Yeah, it's right there. We'll still take it.
I can't believe we
More
found my
soul
mother
husks.
alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Alright, can we cook anything up? No, because all we've been picking up are soul
The
husks.
sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Okay, boneyard. Yeah, Valerica made some ground pretty quickly.
Wait. I hear something.
Oh,
He's here. Defend yourselves.
alright, well... Oh god. Oh, that was a fail. Oh, we got bone men too. Okay. Deal with the ground troops first. Where's your embers? Yeah, Serrano, you keep dealing with him. Oh, stronger bone men. Why can't I shout? Seriously, why can't I shout? All my shouts have just disappeared. Why? Am I being silenced? What? I went right through him. Well, he went right through me. Oh, Valerica's helping too. I'm really not helping. He's got to be landing though. He's been hurt. Oh, you're spawning more dudes. Damn it. Oh, damn it, please. Took too much. Let's just put something back for now, because we can always loot later. Alright, I think that's all of them. Come on, you're hurt. You gotta land on the ground now. Ow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Still combat music. Ooh, new soul capture animation.
Come on, she's leading
Wait.
us to the scroll.
Oh. No, we don't get anything from the dragon. Don't get to loot it. I missed my chance. Damn. Damn it, Durnavir. I am disappointed. Alright, well, let's grab what we can.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
I hear ya.
You think I'm gonna let you have all the fun? You're crazy. I'll let you lead ahead, but I'll be keeping an eye on you.
I didn't mean to say that, but okay.
If you think it's fun.
Yeah, of course. Soul gems she might actually use. Yeah, you pretty much got everything that I can give you. Wait, she's using the...
Anything good?
Alright, she's using the elven shield I've given her. Okay. Elven dagger as well. Alright, up to you. Is she actually waiting there though? I don't want you to wait.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
Damn it, she's actually waiting there. No, she's following. Okay, good. Alright, I'm looking for a lot of things that probably disappeared by now. Oh. Still some more. Alright, I think, yeah. We could be looking here for a long time. Let's carry on with the quest. Alright, but Erica, what are we saying? I'm just gonna look around here first. Ooh. Ingredients, potions. Solution of vigor. Soul husk extract. What does that do? Vampire dust, naturally. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Glow dust. Yep. Yeah, very rare ingredients over here. This looks like a chest, but I can't open it. Maybe only she can. Alright, some books on Oblivion. We have not read, so we will read. On Oblivion by Morian Zenas. It is improper, however customary, to refer to the denizens of the dimension of Oblivion as demons. This practice probably dates to the Alessian doctrines of the First Era prophet Baruch, which rather amusingly forbade traffic with daemons and then neglected to explain what daemons were. It is most probable that daemon is a misspelling or etymological rendition of Daedra, the old elven word for those strange, powerful creatures of uncertain motivation who hail from the dimension of Oblivion. Daedra is actually the plural form, the singular is Daedra. Wait, have we read this? No. Daedra is actually the plural. Later tracked by King Hael the Pious of Skyrim, almost 1,000 years after the publication of the original doctrines. The evil machinations of his political enemies are compared to the wickedness of the demons of Oblivion. Their depravity equals that of Sanguine itself. They are cruel as Boethia, calculating as Molag Bal, and mad as Sheer Gorath. Hael the Pious for so long widely introduced 4 of the Daedra Lords to written record. But the written record is not after all the best way to research Oblivion and the Daedra who inhabit it. Those who traffic with daemons seldom wish it to be a matter of public account. Nevertheless, scattered throughout the literature of the First Era are diaries, journals, notices for witch burnings, and guides for Daedra slayers. These I have used as my primary source material. They are at least as trustworthy as the Daedra Lords I have actually summoned and spoken with at length. Wow. Apparently Oblivion is a place composed of many lands, thus the many names for which Oblivion is synonymous: Cold Harbour, which we just mentioned, or we just saw, Quagmire, Moon Shadow, etc. It may be correctly supposed that each land of Oblivion is ruled over by one prince. The Daedra princes whose names appear over and over in ancient records, though this is not an infallible test of their authenticity or explicit existence to be sure, are the aforementioned Sanguine, Boethia, Molag Bal, and Sheer Gorath. And in addition, Azura, Mephala, Clavicus Vile, Vernema, Malakath, Hoermius, or Hermaeus, or Hormius, or Herma. There seems to be no one accepted spelling: Mora, Nimira, Jigalag, Nocturnal, Mayrin Stagon, and Periite. From my experience, Daedra are a very mixed lot. It is almost impossible to categorize them as a whole except for their immense power and penchant for extremism. Be that as it may, I have here attempted to do so in a few cases, purely for the sake of scholastic expediency. Mayrin Stagon, Molag Bal, Periite, Boethia, and Vernema are among the most consistently demonic of the Daedra, in the sense that their spheres seem to be destructive in nature. The other Daedra can, of course, be equally dangerous, but seldom purely for the sake of destruction as these 5 can. Nor are these previous 5 identical in their destructiveness. Mayrin Stagon seems to prefer natural disasters, earthquakes and volcanoes for venting his anger. Molag Bal elects the employment of other Daedra, and Boethia supplies the arms of mortal warriors. Periite's sphere seems to be pestilence, and Vernema's torture. In preparation for the next installment in this series, I'll be investigating 2 matters that have intrigued me since I began my career as a Daedra researcher. The first is on one particular Daedroth, perhaps yet another Daedra prince referred to in multiple articles of Incunabula as Hircine. Hircine has been called the huntsman of the princes and the father of man-beasts, but I have yet to find anyone who can summon him. The other and perhaps more doubtful goal I have is to find a practical means for mortal men to pass through to Oblivion. It has always been my philosophy that we need only fear that which we do not understand, and with that thought in mind, I ever pursue my objective. Well, we know now that Hircine is real. Alright, the Book of Life and Service. The ranks of the blessed are the bone men. Ah, okay, this is about the soul care. The ranks of the blessed are the bone men, for they serve without self in spirit forever. Blessed are the mist men, for they blend in the glory of a transcendent spirit. Blessed are the wrath men, for they render their rage unto the ages. Blessed are the masters, for they break the past and span the future. The Litany of Service. The bone men's oath. We die, we pray. To live, we serve. The master's voice. You swore to serve your lord. Okay. Short, sweet. Magic from the sky. I believe we have red. Yep. Immortal Blood, maybe we've read. Back to the Elder Scrolls. 99.9% sure, but just to double check. Yeah. I'm curious to know what this Soul Husk extract does. Resist 25% of magic for 60 seconds. Interrupts the soul drain effect in the soul cairn. That's very helpful. Solution of Vigor is good for stamina regen. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let's cook. Oh, Hanging Moss and Glow Moss also do damage magic regen. Okay. Okay, there we go. I guess now we have to talk to Valerica.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
Can I not get a soul out of it? How long will that take?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Sounds good to me. Oh, yep, you had to sprint to that chest. Oh, take Elder Scroll Blood. Nice. Alright, speak to
Now
Valerica.
that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Need help get my soul back?
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't
Yeah.
worry. I think I can help you.
Good, I could use all the help I can get.
Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul camp, it was given to the Ideal
Oh
Masters as
man, so we have to get it back from them.
You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored.
Any idea where it could be?
There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance.
You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
Alright, well, I'll hit you up when Harkon's dealt with, I guess. We could use your help in Tamriel.
As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have.
I guess I could do that.
Did you have anything to ask before you depart?
I mean, you told me this, but why didn't you come back with us?
Even if I could, it would only serve to hinder your efforts. Harkon would likely sense my return to Tamriel. The last thing you need right now is a trail for him to follow.
You said even if I could. Why?
Like Serana, I am a daughter of Cold Harbor, a vampire offspring of Molig Bal. My presence in Tamriel would simply double the risk that Harkon could complete the prophecy.
I see. And if Harkon failed?
The only way I'd even consider returning to Tamriel was if Harkon were not only to fail, but to be destroyed.
You hate him that much?
You must understand. He's no longer the man I married all that time.
Oh yeah, he's a vampire lord now.
He's obsessed. Insane. Everyone around him fears him as they would a rabid dog. For all of this to end, he must die.
Gotcha.
Farewell. Remember that Harkon's not to be trusted.
Alright. Serana, what say you?
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. The sooner we get the scroll
Alright.
home, the sooner
Can't
we
even
deal with my
trade
father.
stuff anymore. Well, thanks for the help, Valerica. I don't know if I'm gonna bother getting my my soul back just yet. So the quest isn't quite done yet.
The
Okay.
sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Oh, hello.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Okay. I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Someone soul trapped this dragon? Ouch. I mean, technically I soul trap dragons all the time, but only the ones that try to kill me. Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors. And I find your ear worthy of my words.
Well, I beat you, so I should be talking about whether your ears are worthy.
Claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle.
So how are you here then?
I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
Alright. I found you equally worthy. Well, I can't say he was easy.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully
Oh, of course.
ask
Just wanted a favor from me. What kind of a favor, Durnavir?
For countless years I've roamed the soul cairn in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the soul cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
And how could I help with that?
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel.
Okay.
Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Okay. Just call your name in Tamriel? That's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal.
I'm supposed to be stopping the
I don't
dragons.
require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Summon Durnavir in Tamriel, learn the first word of Durnavir's shout. Why do you call me Kanarin?
In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Fellow Dova, I am not a dragon.
Even in the soul cairn, the defeat of the world reached my ears,
Oh.
Dovahkiin.
Somehow gossip comes down here
You may
too.
not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
So cool, I'm a dragon. Neat. How'd you end up in the soul can?
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles.
Are you a part of all that?
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority.
Yeah, this is outside the normal, right?
I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Gillan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
So you sought the soul can for answers.
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched.
These guys are very good at
that I
convincing
could
people.
raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
It'd tell you she was immortal.
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
Now I possess it. Is that why you're free now?
Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The soul cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
And I'll do my best, man. Alright, good talk. Can we still talk to him?
Speak if you have aught to say worth the listening.
You no need to be rude. You want me to summon you back to Tamriel, remember? But yeah, I don't think we have much left to say to him. Yeah, okay, we'll do that at some point, I'm sure. We'll get ourselves a free dragon. Oh wait, we got the shout, didn't we? Summon Durnavir. Durnavir, hear my voice and come forth from the soul cairn. I summon you in my time of need, and can spend 3 souls on that. We got plenty. Perfect. Don't suppose we could just fast travel back to the portal, eh? Right, oh, detected. Oh, that's one of our friends from before, I think. We must have already harvested this soul. Yeah, this one too. Hello, friend. Yeah, there be the stairs. As you know, there's stairs right there that can help you get out. We talk to you.
Death is but a
Yeah,
door.
I think so.
Time is but a window.
If there's anything behind there worth anything, perhaps something to wonder for another day. I get this one. Seems like it.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with
Do you
that
not
fog.
see us like right next to the stairs? Du-du-du-du. To the ruins. Okay, beyond death is beyond done. Now, Serana,
Yes?
does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when.
Would it be hard for you if we have to kill him?
I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Alright. Sounds good. Soul can. This isn't the soul can. Alrighty then. Let's head on all the way back to Riverwood. Okay.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet.
Oh, I stole your sweet roll. What do you think about that, God?
Alvar and I, we got a daughter. Little Dorothy.
Didn't ask. Alright, let's stop being toxic for a second. Oh, we forgot to put our alchemy helmet on when we did alchemy earlier. We did alchemy recently enough, so... Yo, Serana.
Blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with oath.
Serana, I'm gonna need you to put the mug down and follow me. Please stop dancing and singing along. I need my stuff back.
What now? Alright, let's see what you have.
No, I'm seeing what you have. Stop. Keep one bow. Damn it, Sven. Stop charming Serana. You already tried your luck with, what's her name? Camilla. And I guess Serana deserves a little bit of downtime after what she's gone through with her family, so we'll let her off. I think that's it. Yep. Didn't really get any food, did we today? Oh, soul husks are food. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep some around. Small antlers. I don't think we had small antlers. We didn't eat it. No, we didn't, so we'll put that one away. Okay, we need that Elder Scroll. Alright, we'll leave it there then. Alright, alright. Oh, glad you could join me, Serana. You can close your mouth now. So yeah, we'll leave the episode there. So we have successfully completed the Beyond Death quest. We ventured through the Soul Cairn. We found a lot of it, a few interesting side quests along the way. We found a horse's skull. We found the page of some guy's book that had been killed in Kvatch, which was pretty interesting. Nice little touch there. But yeah, we ventured through the Soul Cairn. We found Serana's mother, Valerica, who initially didn't like us very much, but we managed to convince her of our good intentions. And she eventually, after we freed her from the Keepers, and the spell that was binding her, and then slayed the dragon, was it Dernikin? Was that what it was called? This is a misquest. Durnavir, yeah. She agreed to let us have the Elder Scroll and agreed to leave Serana in my care so we could help defeat Harkon once and for all. And yeah, I think that was pretty much it. We fought a bunch of Bone Men, Wrath Men, and Mist Men. So those are the enemies in the Soul Cairn. And yeah, that's pretty much it. In the next episode, however, we will be. Now, I know I said I'd do this before, but this time I actually mean it. We are actually going to be leaving the Dawn Guard questline there for now. And in the next episode, we're going to be doing this quest, getting 3 flawless amethysts for Talonjay, because it keeps, every time I pick one up, it keeps updating the quest, and every time I put it back in the chest, it updates again. So I think I'm just going to get this quest over with in the next episode, and we're going to do that. And eventually we'll return to the Dawn Guard questline, probably not for a while. We're going to do a bunch of other stuff first, but yeah, we'll keep Serana with us for the time being. I'm a bit scared that something's going to happen to her in this questline, so I want to keep her by my side for longer and see what comes of it. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.